Hey guys and dolls, Lady Loren here, and I'm coming at you today with an awesome tutorial on how to get quick and easy do-it-yourself French manicure nails. So let's get started, and you have a few things that you need to grab before we do, listed in the items below. Okay, so before you get started, there's going to be a couple of things that you need to grab. The first is your nail polish brush, which is this short, very flat tipped. See, it's about the width of my nail, and it's flat and it's short. The second thing you're going to need is you're going to want to pick out the color of your tip. I did red. I love switching it up sometimes and doing lots of funky colors. So I picked this color. Let's see what it is. The Thrill of Brazil by O.P.I. It's a really great nail polish. I buy it at Sally's. You can get it just about anywhere. It's the best. It's a little like in the middle price range. It's not cheap, but it's not super expensive too. But for the price, it's really great. The next thing you're going to want is a sheer filler for above the nail bed line to fill in this portion up here. I chose another brand. I've had this for a very long time, and I don't know if they still make this anymore. It's Nicole by O.P.I, and it's called Enchantress. It's sheer. It's hard to tell looking at it through the bottle, but it's very transparent, and it just gives you this nice little sheen on it. So now we're ready to begin on a clean, filed, and buffed. It's important that you buff your nail with a pad like this or something similar if you have a nail file that has a double end. This really helps the nail polish stick better to your nail and prevents chipping and all that good stuff. Just make sure you wash afterwards, or like what I do is just run over it with a bit of nail polish remover. So we're going to begin with our tip color. Again, mine's O.P.I, the Thrill of Brazil. And we're going to paint the very tip of our nail. And it doesn't have to be exact. That's what our paintbrush is for. And you'll see how I'm going to smooth the tip in just a moment. So just like that, just get the tip all the way up, just a little bit past where you would actually want it. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cap to my nail polish remover, and I'm just going to pour out a tiny little bit. And I'm only showing you on the one nail. For this step, of course, you would want to do all your nail tips first. And I'm going to take my flat and short nail brush, and I'm going to stick it in the nail polish remover, and I don't need a whole lot. Just get the tip wet, and then I'm going to use the flat tip to swipe across the nail and make a nice straight line. And again, it doesn't, even at this step, have to be perfect. If your line is a little crooked, no big deal. If it bled a little bit, no big deal. Just try and get it as nice and clean and straight as you want it. Your next step is you're going to take your sheer polish. Mine again, Nicole by O.P.I, Enchantress. And we're going to fill in the top portion of our nail here. And I'm just going to swipe down towards the end of the nail bed, and see how it's not completely filled in? I'm just going to swipe across from one end to the other. And if it doesn't completely meet, again, that's completely fine, because we're going to kind of hide all of the imperfections and the line, if there's any weirdness, with our glitter stripe. Our next step is our cheater step, is filling it in with our glitter stripe. And this hides all the imperfections and any bleeding or if your line isn't straight. And you just drag that across where the line and your opaque polish meet. Now again, if you didn't put nail polish on the top, that's fine. Sometimes you just need to hide the imperfections of the line and make for a nice, clean French manicure look. So you can go over a couple of times and you can leave the stripe really light and maybe only just pass over it once or twice. But I like for it to be really opaque and you can tell where it sits, just like that. And now that it's dry, I'm going to take my top coat and just go over the whole thing again, nice and thick, and cover the whole thing. So there you have it, do-it-yourself French manicure at home. And of course, I like to add little doodads and hearts and nonsense to my nails sometimes as well. But you don't have to spend a lot of money, ladies, at the nail salon to get a salon nail look. You can do this at home by yourself, even if you're not great with doing your own nails. There's very little mess when it comes to this technique, especially when you use the brush. I like using the flat brush because even if you mess up, and here's a little troubleshooting for you ladies, even if you mess up and you bring the line down too far, you can always paint over it and try it again. There's no mess from having to stick tape across your nails and paint it in, and then you lift up the tape and half your nail polish comes with it. And you get it on the sides of your nails and it's really messy. This is really the best technique, and the way that I see a lot of nail technicians do it in the salon is using this method by taking the nail polish remover and swiping it across. You eliminate all mess. You can get rid of any messies on the side that you made, and you get a nice clean crisp line. For those who feel that they can't do this and that they're going to make a mess, don't worry, that's what this glitter line is for. And it kind of hides all the imperfections and gives it a really nice sparkly girly look. And you can play this up with different looks and different colored nail polishes. And I hope you guys give this a try because it's really easy and fun. And I hope you enjoyed my video, and come and check me out anytime at Lady Loren on YouTube.